My people, welcome to the Prosperous World and another weekly market overview. We're going through Bitcoin, and this week we're going through XRP and ADA, Cardano also, because these two are hot topics and trending right now. They are pumping. But we're also going to go through a massive project that just launched on pre-sale. And it launched yesterday on pre-sale. And if you know, then you know. Pre-sales, angel investment rounds, seed rounds. This is the time when you want to get into project, because this is when you have that opportunity to 10x, 100x, 1000x, and even more on that token. So let's jump into it. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about Bitcoin. And here's the funny thing. While I was doing the market analysis to see where the price is at Bitcoin and to give you guys the up-to-date stats, the price was here at 92,000, and then this happened. So what this is of course a sell-off, a dump. But I believe that this is a liquidity sweep. I think we're grabbing liquidity, and we're gonna look at it right now. We're gonna look at the liquidity zone. So here is where we are at right now. I believe that we can come down all the way to 89,800. That's what I have in my notes. And why is that? Is because we have a big chunk of liquidity resting exactly there. While in the same time, what do we have at the level? We have also the Fibonacci extension. If we pull Fib from this swing low to the swing high, the extension will be here. But then also on the bigger time frame, and I'm talking about 89,800, of course. But then also if we zoom out and we pull Fib on the daily time frame from the bottom of this bear market that we had at around 16,000 and all the way to that previous all-time high before we had this long 6 months, 7 months of sideways action. And that was at, of course, 74,000. So it's right here. If we pull Fib on these levels and we have the extension exactly at 89,800. So it's the level I'm talking about. And we have this level working as support right now. So this is the support right now. That extension from this swing, as I said, the negative extension, but then also the extension on the big swing that we just had. So 89,800 is the level to watch out for. And then comes, of course, the question, will that level hold? And what is actually driving up the price right now? Is there enough demand? Is there a supply squeeze and whatnot? And I'm going to tell you this. Supply squeeze, most definitely. I'm going to break it down for you. The demand exploding. I'm going to break it down for you. And it's important that you listen, because this is the reasons to why Bitcoin, no matter this short-term FUD, in the long term, in the long perspective, it will go up, go up, go up, go up. So Bitcoin and a lot of these blue chip cryptos are the investment vehicle of a lifetime. And if you want to be well positioned, you have to position yourself in there now, because going into Bitcoin right now, you are not late. You are basically investing into real estate property in Dubai in the 1990s. As we all know, Dubai exploded. And if you would have invested there in 1990 in the real estate, in that first skyscraper maybe, then today maybe you would have had 50 skyscrapers, 50 exit. This is where we are right now with the crypto markets. So first and foremost, look at this. We have the BTC balance on the crypto exchanges decreasing. It's going down. This is the first time in history it happens during a bull market. This happens normally on a bear market, but during a bull market, this is a supply squeeze. Basically, there's not enough supply of Bitcoins on the exchanges, so they are decreasing now. Shout out to Crypto Rover for posting this beautiful chart. And as you guys know, Donald Trump spoke about, and no one spoke about, he has promised to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve for the United States of America and for the US dollar, of course. And if he does so, many countries will follow. There will be a FOMO amongst countries to do the same. And one country that already has spoken out about doing this is Poland. And one of the candidates for the presidential election in Poland right now has promised to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve currency. Now, this is massive because it's just one in many, many countries that will follow the same example. Governments, central banks starts to recognize now that this is the future. This is where you got to put your money in if you want to be in the forefront of development and finance. And we know already that MicroStrategy want to purchase about 42 billion US dollars worth of Bitcoin in the coming 3 years. We got BlackRock scooping up everything. We got all the other ETFs scooping up everything. We got Microsoft deciding on using Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. And Tesla, of course, we already know. There's a lot of companies and countries and banks and institutions out there right now racing towards Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto in general. And speaking of that, we got XRP. Let's talk about XRP. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to the X Army and for all y'all that have been holding XRP like forever now, super loyal, while everything has been racing and y'all stuck with your XRP bag. Here's the thing. XRP has been booming. It went up about 125% since Trump got elected. Is that Trump effect? So we had 125% on that Trump effect. Why did it go up? Because as we all know by now, there's been a beef between SEC and XRP. Or not really a beef between them because it's more just SEC that's been on this crusade on crypto companies and especially XRP, which is strange because it's an American company, right? But here's the thing. So Gary Gensler and his staff, Donald Trump already promised to kick them out, and basically it's already happening. Gary Gensler resigned. That's a nicer way in the politician world to basically get fired. And his whole staff got fired. And now there's a more crypto-friendly staff coming in there. We must remember, like Brad Garlinghouse said himself in this clip right here. I'm going to play it up for you. But we must remember that XRP was the second most valuable digital crypto asset before this lawsuit. Listen to this here.
Did it? Yeah, so what's affected the price of XRP has been the SEC. People forget, frankly, before the SEC got involved in the crypto markets, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, ahead of ETH. And then the SEC got involved and said, hey, we think ETH is probably okay, and ETH went up. And then they sued Ripple, and XRP went down.
Yeah, so that's the important content of that. But with SEC out of the way, I think that the gains can be astronomical. And we're going to look at XRP chart because here's the thing. First time I went into crypto, XRP, I think it was the second coin I bought. The first coin was Litecoin, the second coin was XRP because I read about the project and I realized like, damn, this shit is monstrous. So if we look at the token and we look at the all-time high for the token, all-time high was in 2018. That's when I bought it. I bought it almost at the top. I bought it at around $2. It went up to like 260, I think. Yeah, 260. Sorry, 360. And then it dumped. It dumped heavily. And it stayed down. It dumped like, yeah, 96%. Went up a little bit last bull market, but didn't even take all-time high like all the other blue chips, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like all of them did. So it was definitely suppressed. The price was definitely suppressed. And now look at it. It just exploded and it's well deserved. So the up potential for XRP is astronomical. Just from here up to its all-time high, it's basically what, 2x, 3x? Yeah, so 220%. And the levels you need to watch out for right now are these here. So if we go down on the 50-minute, so the important thing is that we have the support, that we have reclaimed the support at 1.12. And even during this massive dip that BTC had, we didn't dip as much on XRP. And now what we want to do is we need to get past 1.22. After that, we need to get past 1.32. And when we are past $1.32 for one XRP, sky's the limit. That's here. When we have built support on top of this, we go into 160, 170 easily and very fast also with quickness. So stay put because this thing can explode again anytime soon. Speaking of explosions, let's talk about ADA, Cardano. So Cardano is another one that is hyped up right now and that is climbing on the trend charts. It means it's trending, it's a trending crypto. And it's also same thing, well deserved. Also a price that's been super suppressed, held down for a long time. But the facts are that Cardano has really good technology. Like one of the best out there. It's really stable. It does what it's supposed to do. And there's no malfunctions, no transactions that don't work or whatever it is. So Cardano had its pump also like 134% since Trump got elected. So that's the Trump effect on that as well. And why is Cardano pumping like this? All right, so first off, I spoke about it last time, and that is that Charles Hoskins is a candidate for the Crypto Council or whatever they want to call it, that President Trump and also Elon Musk are putting together now. So Charles Hoskins might be one of them that comes in there. Another thing is also you have to know that Charles Hoskins and Elon Musk, they are actually friends. They've been knowing each other for a very long time. I think it is since early 2020s. So they have one or two things going on together. And I know that there's been talk about Cardano being involved in SpaceX and this and that, but the most important thing is it's well supported and also it has a lot of attention on it right now. Cardano has a lot of attention on it. Charles Hoskins says that Cardano is going to be the dominating platform for Bitcoin DeFi. Now, here's the thing. I will do a video on Bitcoin DeFi because it's a big project that will definitely be of extreme value to the whole crypto community. Everything from Bitcoin is of extreme value because Bitcoin is, of course, the foundation of cryptocurrency and blockchain. And if Cardano becomes the leading dominant platform for Bitcoin DeFi, that's massive. That means that billions is going to flow through the Cardano ecosystem, and that is going to skyrocket the ADA token. So there's a lot of promising stuff for ADA, for Cardano, and yeah, man, future will tell us. But I'm definitely holding this bag for long term. I had my bag since the previous bull run. It's been in deficit it's been in negative numbers for a very long time, but now it's starting to look better, and I will hold it for much longer because I truly believe in ADA. Now let's talk a little bit about geopolitics and turmoil going on there as usual. That will affect the markets. Probably one of the main reasons to BTC dropping today. But here's the thing. Biden now approves long-range missiles for Ukraine, missiles that can carry nuclear warheads. So that is big because that means that Ukraine will have weapons now that could totally destroy Russia. And Putin now says straight up that they are in war with NATO, and if, of course, they will use nuclear weapons, Russia will, of course, also do so. So there's not a very big chance that this will happen. This is more like two dogs just barking very loud at each other, but when it comes to it, they don't fight. So here's the same thing, but because both countries, both sides knows that this will be the destruction of the world, but then in the same time, you might wonder, like, do they want the destruction of the world? Because they are really pushing this war, and I'm talking about the Biden administration. They are really pushing this war. If Trump gets to take his seat in the White House, I think he will solve quite a lot of these conflicts. I'm not the biggest Trump fan, but I know one thing for sure, and that is that this guy, he is what he is, and he's not interested in these conflicts like the Biden administration. These guys are crazy. Trump is out to make business with other countries, as should, and war doesn't make any good businesses if you're not selling weapons, of course. So as Trump is saying here, he will sit down with Putin and Zelensky, and the war will be solved. And this is basically the same thing with Netanyahu, Israel, Gaza, and that whole situation. I'm not going to say too much about it because then probably this YouTube will be canceled. But that is that. Now, with all of that negative stuff out of the way, let's talk about a massive project out here. So this here is a gem. This is something where you can get in super, super, super early into a project that could literally rewrite, change the way education is done, the way content consumption is done, the way content interaction is done, online coaching is done. So what is it? World, Prosperous World, and their token World. Prosperous World is online trading academy where you learn to trade. You can sit on live streams. You can sit. You have basic, advanced, mastery level academy, and so on. And you have a full community for networking, sharing charts, debating, discussing on the markets, whatever. What has happened now is Prosperous World has launched a mini app. The mini app inside the Telegram allows you to earn world tokens, so earn crypto tokens for watching the educational material that Prosperous World provides. Not only educational material, but all videos that they provide as tasks there. And follow, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. You earn real, no points, nothing like that. This is real crypto tokens that you earn for each and every task that you do. So if you refer friends and stuff like that. And very soon, the academy, the gamified academy is coming out with their NFT card system, the adausdt generating system that helps you create a passive income. The decentralized trading academy, the DEX, the wallet is already integrated there. There's so much to this project. This is a real utility token that is on pre-launch. Its pre-launch started yesterday. So what I would say is use the link below. Don't be late to this project because this is something that is going to blow up massively. The team is super strong. I know that for a fact because I'm part of the team. So if you want to be super early, Prosperous World, link is below. Get in there, start earning your world by watching these videos and doing what you need to do. If you want to be an early investor, you have the investment button inside the app. And hopefully, we will all prosper together. And I will see you at the top because we all know that the bottom is way too crowded.